Ever wondered what it's like to be the strongest hero in the world, but bored out of your mind? Meet Saitama, the man who can end any fight with a single punch. But what happens when strength is no longer a challenge? In today's video, we'll explore the journey of One Punch Man, where the battles are intense, the humor is on point, and the quest for meaning in a world of limitless power takes center stage. Don't blink. The punch is coming, and it'll hit harder than you expect. One Punch Man, Episode 2. The Lone Cyborg. The scenes start from the Saitama's home. On a television, the reporter saying, "What could be the reason for the mosquito outbreak this year?" We have Mr. Kafej, the book author and mosquito specialist, as our guest today. Thanks for having me. The Saitama is shown he is filling his cute elephant jug from behind the person's talking. Since we're facing a new species of mosquitoes this year, I have no idea myself. Go home. Ahem, pardon me. Here's map showing regions suffering. Oh, from the mosquito outbreak. Saitama came out from room to his balcony to water the plant. Z City is on their route. And now a mosquito outbreak. The dead animals is shown on the screen without a single drop of blood inside them. The screen cut to an urgent bulletin. We apologize for cutting our regular program for this breaking news. A huge number of mosquitoes have been sighted at Z City. The remains of the cattle that have been attacked were found mummified. If you happen to come across a swarm of mosquitoes, run away immediately. The camera slowly drifts toward the cactus as Saitama, with his usual indifferent expression, waters it. The camera shifts downward, following the steady motion of the water, before it tilts upward to reveal Saitama's face. A faint buzzing fills the air, the sound of a mosquito. It lands softly on his thumb. Without a hint of effort, Saitama raises his hand, casually swatting at the insect. The mosquito, seemingly unbothered, flutters away. His expression shifts, a flicker of irritation passing across his face. He tries again, his punch swinging through the air in an almost comical rhythm aimed at the tiny creature. Again, the mosquito lands on his face, its wings buzzing. This time, Saitama's hand strikes with more force, but the insect is quick, darting away with a mocking buzz. A hint of frustration creeps into his eyes. He sets the watering jug down with a soft thud, his gaze narrowing. No longer merely annoyed, Saitama now seems determined. His jaw tightens, and he shifts his focus. With a sharp, almost aggressive motion, he raises his hand, attempting to trap the mosquito in his palm. 5 times he tries, each time with growing intensity, but the mosquito evades him, buzzing defiantly with every failed attempt. The air crackles with his mounting irritation, the pursuit becoming more personal. Saitama's calm facade has cracked, and what remains is a man locked in a seemingly endless battle with an insect. A building stands tall in the frame. A swarm of mosquitoes moves through the air, heading somewhere with purpose. The camera shifts, revealing a dead bird on the ground, unnervingly devoid of blood. An alert bled across the city. This is an emergency evacuation alert. Disaster level demon. The camera panned to a man standing silently. He saw the swarm of mosquitoes swirling through the air. A cyborg stood on a building terrace, watching them from behind, his gaze sharp and focused. An emergency alarm echoed in the background, its voice blaring through the city. Residents must stay indoors under all conditions. I repeat, residents of Z City must. The cyborg is shown in a close-up, his eyes locked onto the swarm in the sky. Acquiring target. On a screen, the Lone Cyborg. A building is shown under the gloomy sky. The camera shifts to a nearby shop. Its glass shattered. A man steps out, gripping a metal rod in his hand, his movements tense and alert. Elsewhere in the city, looters were taking advantage of the situation. All stores are deserted thanks to the evacuation alert. As if someone could die of some mosquito bite. I don't mind a few mosquito bites as long as I stole this much. Suddenly the wind changed. The swarm of mosquitoes rushes past him, brushing against his side. The force sends his cap flying into the air. He looks up, eyes wide, and says, "Was that wind?" A shadow approached. Before he could react, the mosquito swarm surrounded him from all sides. He yells, "Holy, what's this?" They swarmed over him, covering his arms, chest, and legs, then his face. Dozens clung to his skin, their tiny bodies pulsing as they sucked the blood straight from his flesh. His eyes widened in terror as they drained him, his scream echoing through the street before fading into silence. In the air floated a woman, eyes dark with open mouth. The Mosquito Queen appears on the screen, hovering in the air with airy grace. She extends her long tongue, teasing and tasting the scent around her. Her sharp eyes glint with hunger. A high ponytail flows behind her, and large spinning blades on her back keep her steadily afloat, whirring with a deep mechanical hum. "What's the matter with you guys? This is hardly enough. Go bring me some more blood." Genos' hand comes into view, glowing with energy as he takes aim. His eyes lock onto the enemy, acquiring target. He fires the beam without hesitation, a blast of raw power cutting through the air. But with a short thunder glitch, the Mosquito Queen remains completely unaffected, her form unscathed. Genos said, "I see. You were taking all the blood that those mosquitoes bring all for yourself. If you were sending some signals to those mosquitoes, then these inexplicable mass movements finally make sense. Which means if I eliminate the master, that eyesore of a swarm will be gone." The Mosquito Queen hovers in the air, her eyes gleaming with hunger. She looks down at her prey and says with a chilling smile, "My meal is here. Go drain his body dry." The mosquito swarm heads toward Genos, closing in on him. He looks up, his eyes steely with resolve. "Incinerate." A loud blast erupts, and swarm is instantly obliterated, the air clearing as the last of the mosquitoes disintegrates in a fiery burst. The Mosquito Queen looks surprised, her eyes widening as the swarm is wiped out. Genos' hand is shown, steady and ready, his fingers still glowing with energy. "I'm going to eliminate you. Don't move." She laughs softly, a teasing sound that fills the air. "You're going to eliminate me. Go for it." With a sharp clap, the camera shifts to Saitama, who looks satisfied, thinking he finally got it. Did I get it? But before he can fully react, the mosquito effortlessly flies back in front of him again, untouched. He grinds his teeth, frustration building, and mutters under his breath, "You darn mosquito." Camera shift to the Genos. He's running on a building. Genos leaps from the building, launching himself into the air with a flurry of punches and kicks. The Mosquito Queen effortlessly dodges each attack, her movements swift and precise. With a quick push, she sends Genos crashing to the ground. Undeterred, Genos rises swiftly, his body charged with energy as he prepares to unleash a powerful fire blast toward her. Incinerate. The Mosquito Queen effortlessly dodges the fire blast, her body weaving through the air with ease as she heads straight for Genos. Undeterred, Genos fires another beam, his determination unwavering. Each blast is thrown with precision, but the Queen continues to advance, getting closer and closer with every passing moment. The Mosquito Queen hooks Genos' hand with her horn, effortlessly trapping it. With a swift, brutal motion, she tears his hand away from his body, leaving it severed and causing Genos to recoil in pain. She smiles and Genos is shown with a broken hand. "Shall I go for your legs next?" After she says this, she feels uncomfortable and look at his legs, both are sliced from knee. "Where are my legs?" The Genos throws down the legs of Mosquito Queen. "You're wasting your time." Now she looks scared. The Genos didn't show any emotion and throws the fire beam on her. "You can't run away from me." She came up in a sky and says, "What's the hell with that guy? Looks like I'll get killed if I keep this up. The humans of this town have escaped. But that doesn't mean I can't get the animals in the woods. Well then, come on you guys. Pour your stock of human juice into me." All the mosquitoes swarm around her, moving in perfect synchronization as if following her every command. They form a massive, pulsating womb with the Mosquito Queen standing at the center, soaking in the blood they've gathered. Her form glows with an airy, sinister energy. Genos lies on the ground, his eyes fixed on her as she hovers in the air, surrounded by the giant swarm. The mosquitoes continue to move in unison, obeying her every command, while she absorbs the blood, her body pulsing with dark, otherworldly power. Too many if she was collecting blood from all over this town, or rather a larger scale. That means that she isn't after blood as some mere food supply. Looks like I should take care of this now once and for all. Genos is just about to unleash his fire beam when Saitama's voice suddenly rings out from behind him, yelling as he rushes forward. Chasing the mosque with a can of mosquito repellent in hand, he sprays it toward her. "Hold it, you bastard. I'm not done with you yet." Genos, momentarily distracted, looks at Saitama in disbelief. "What's with that stupid guy?" Saitama stops, saying, "It's in my mouth." "You little." Huh. Looks up in a sky the womb of mosquitoes. "What's squirming over there, huh, mosquitoes?" "Eh wo." Genos to Saitama. "Hey you." "Huh. Seek shelter, that swarm is conscious. They'll attack the minute they see you." Saitama looks like, "Oh seriously? Oh crap, we need to." The Mosquito Queen grins, her eyes gleaming with malice. With a swift motion, she commands the swarm to attack. The mosquitoes rush forward, filling the air with a menacing buzz as they close in on their target. The building begins to tremble as the Mosquito Queen unleashes her swarm. The force of the attack causes the structure to collapse, crumbling under the weight of the destruction. Debris rains down, and the once sturdy walls buckle, the air thick with dust and chaos as the destruction spreads. Genos unleashes his most powerful, destructive fire blast. A massive surge of energy aims straight at the Mosquito Queen. The force of the blast is overwhelming, and the ground erupts in flames, spreading across the land as everything around him ignites. The intense heat and roaring fire fill the air, engulfing everything in its path as the land is set ablaze. "Since you were able to speak, I thought you had the intellect of a human. But you are nothing but a bug. Never thought you'd gather the mosquitoes into an easy-to-incinerate swarm. After I found you, I confirmed there were no signs of life within 500 meters. I can freely blow her away and..." Genos recalls something, his eyes widening in realization. That one guy, he was here too. Damn, I almost forgot about that guy. The Saitama shown naked. "Wow, you saved my life, you're amazing. How did you do this? You completely sent them flying." Genos looks on, trembling in surprise, his eyes scanning the situation. Despite the chaos around him, he seems unharmed, the shock evident on his face. Saitama says, "Just kidding. Oh, the pun is that mosquitoes do fly. The pole fall." But nothing reveals. The evil laugh echoes and she says, "Such fools. I don't need those guys anymore." I mean, she looks more powered, more powerful. Both looking at her. She says, "Look how strong I've become." In the blink of an eye, moving at the speed of light, the Mosquito Queen closes the gap between them. With a swift motion, she slices through Genos' stomach, leaving a deep gash. Then, with a powerful throw, she sends him flying into the air. You cannot kill a mosquito with such a punch. Attacking Genos brutally. Then she says, "How brittle." I see the more blood she assimilates, the more her physical abilities improve. She is enjoying the battle in the mid of air. "Next, I'll take your head off." Genos falling down. I completely underestimated her. I have no chance here. There's no way but to self-destruct. "Forgive me, doctor." The Mosquito Queen laughs, her sinister giggle filling the air. But before she can react, Saitama enters the frame. With a simple, casual punch, he strikes her lightly. The force sends her crashing into the building, her body slamming through the walls with a loud crash. Genos was shocked. Saitama innocent smile and says, "Mosquitoes, they're such a pain. The Genos fall on ground. Broken Genos look at Saitama. Says, "Hold it right there." Saitama looks back. "Huh, please tell me your name." "Oh, it's Saitama. I'd like to become your disciple." "Oh, okay." Then the camera changes and the Genos standing in front of Saitama's home. He says, "Master, you really showed up." It's Genos Master Saitama. "Would you please quit saying that?" "Master, that too." Scene shift into the house. Saitama says, "Drink this and leave. I'm not looking for a disciple." How come your wound is gone?" "Well, my body is mostly a machine. So as long as I have the spare parts." "How weird are you? What type of spare parts do you use, Master?" "I don't use any." "Hub. So what's that skin-toned armor on your head?" "No, that's my own skin. But this means that you've gone bold at a young age and..." "So I am bold. What the hell is the matter with you? You are asking about my problem. Me, you are ready to hear about my story." "No need, I'm good. Up till I was 15 years old, I used to be a human with flesh and blood. Until 4 years ago. Do you even hear what I am saying? I was leading a peaceful, happy life along with my family, despite being in this miserable world. Until one day, an unstable cyborg went rogue and attacked our town. Something must have gone wrong with its alteration, causing brain abnormalities, resulting in a complete destruction of our town. Parks, schools, buildings, my home, and the lives of my own family. I miraculously survived, but I was left alone in the ruins of my town. A weak 15-year-old kid at the end of my strength. That was when Dr. Kuseno happened to pass by me. Dr. Kuseno was on a mission to stop those crimes caused by rogue cyborgs. He was a righteous scientist. I pleaded with him to perform an alteration surgery on my. And so I was reborn into a righteous cyborg. And I promised Dr. Kuseno that one day I would destroy that rogue cyborg. Saitama. I see. Genos not gonna stop. 4 years have passed since then. And as I became 19, I kept wandering from town to town eliminating evil. I've destroyed countless numbers of monsters and evil organizations. But I never got any leads on the rogue cyborg in question, which made me irritable and impatient. I took a stand against evil while chasing the illusion of that rogue cyborg. And when that mosquito monster appeared 1 week ago, I was completely unprepared, because I was certain that nothing could beat me but that rogue cyborg. And I launched an unthought attack without gathering any intel about the enemy. And the rest is history. The monster's hidden potential took me by surprise. And if it weren't for you, Mr. Saitama, I would have been defeated, no question. I owe you my life. It's my duty to treasure this life that Dr. Kuseno once saved. And I feel stronger about this duty now that it was saved by you. I need to treasure it at all costs until I destroy that rogue cyborg. That's why I need to keep on fighting evil as a righteous cyborg until I run into it. I need to become stronger for this. Last week when I saw how you fought, I knew I had to become your student. If only I were that strong. Saitama struggling. I have a long-standing enemy that I have to bring down, Master Saitama. This fight isn't just about myself. It's about my hometown and Dr. Kuseno as well. I know I am still inexperienced, but I need enough power to pulverize this great evil at all costs. Dr. Kuseno was. Saitama with loud voice. Enough, you idiot. Summarize in 20 words or less or else. Camera shift to a jungle. The mosquito girl is defeated. And with one hit, a scientist is shown in a room on a chair talking to himself. Well, she was a prototype after all. He opens the computer images. Why is he naked? I don't know. Whatever. He can become a fine sample. Well, investigate his body, even if we had to do it forcibly. A dummy with a t-shirt written 28. Send a messenger to extend an invitation. Into our house of evolution. Master, my summary's ready. Camera shift to Saitama's home. Genos ask, teach me how to be as strong as you are. Genos, yes. How old are you? 19. You are young. You can easily surpass my abilities in no time. Is that true? I'm almost 25. But I didn't start training until the summer of my 22nd. I can teach you, but it won't be easy. Will you be able to keep up? Yes. Something's approaching at high speed. It's here. Huh. Bugman suddenly bursts through, crashing down into Saitama's room with a loud crash, debris falling around him. My name is... Saitama delivers a soft, effortless punch to Bugman's head. The impact is so precise and light that Bugman's eyes pop out, and his head bursts open from the force, collapsing into a lifeless mess. Pay for my ceiling damage. The other two locking from outside. Hey, what? Kamakuri beat us inside, but looks like he's down. I can't sense him with my telepathy power. What I thought he was one of the strong guys. Camera shift from those two guys to Saitama's home. Genos says to more outside master. He'll take care of this. Before Genos could reach, Saitama knocks them, their head buried in the ground with their legs in the air. You ruined my ceiling. Oh, nothing to worry about. Use the entranceway, for crying out loud. Someone pulls Saitama into the ground, leaving only his head sticking out, the rest of his body buried beneath the earth. Master. Oh, it's alright. I feel like hostile weed. High energy detected. From behind, someone appears. Genos says, a cyborg. Can it be? You're not the target. Huh? What is it? I can't see. Genos attacked that cyborg. You're in my way. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
After the gorilla cyborg launched his attack, Genos slid backward, regaining his balance. Without wasting a moment, he charged straight at the cyborg. But the gorilla swung his powerful arm toward him. Genos caught the strike with both hands, holding it in place with sheer strength. The scene then shifts to Saitama, who is still trapped beneath the ground.
A Lion King's laugh echoes through the air, and the camera shifts from the bottom to the top, capturing his mighty, regal form as he lets out a thunderous roar of laughter. So this is what it's like to be stuck. Good job, Ground Dragon. The animals appears on screen who pulled the Saitama into the ground. We couldn't afford him fighting back. Genos looked back and says, Master. The other cyborg says, how dare you look away? He heading towards the Genos. Some nerve you have. Genos fires his powerful fire beam, but it has no effect. The cyborg emerges from the flames, unharmed, his expression calm. He steps forward and says, I am the culmination of the House of Evolution Science, the armored gorilla. Your attacks are useless. House of Evolution, you say? What does that have to do with my master? This is none of your business. We erase those who defy us. That's our rule. You need to be destroyed. Camera shift from Genos to Saitama. Lion King says, you bastard. How dare you give me that look? Saitama yawns, clearly unimpressed by the chaos around him. He casually stretches, showing no signs of concern. Feels nice to be buried in the ground. It's cool yet cozy. I'm getting sleepy, so leave me alone. Lion King grunts and laughs. Looks like I need to teach you how to show some respect. Listen up. I can squash your eyes with this, so you won't be able to resist. The Beast King never eases up on anyone, no matter who the opponent is. Saitama effortlessly emerges from the ground, as if the earth itself posed no resistance. The animals watch in shock, their eyes wide with disbelief, unable to comprehend how he did it. Well, all joking aside, this is your chance to apologize for wrecking my ceiling. Very well. In that case, behold the power of the Beast King. Ugh, I got dirt inside my pants. You're not listening. Hold on. I'm trying to shake the dirt off. You done? A bit more. I'm done. In that case, it's time. Behold the power of the Beast King. Lion Slash. The Beast King attacks one by one, his movements fast and fierce. But Saitama effortlessly dodges each strike, his body shifting with ease as he avoids every blow. The two animals buried into the ground are now conscious. OW. Ouch. Are you alright? Frogma. Before they could get out, they came in between the fight and sliced up. Outta my way. Wimps. Such is survival of the fittest. Now it's your turn. Wait, don't kill him just yet. Lion Slash Meteor Shower. A series of ordinary punches. Oh, with each ordinary punch from Saitama, the Beast King's body shatters into pieces, blood and flesh splattering everywhere. Half of his body is obliterated, leaving a gruesome mess. Saitama turns his head toward the last remaining beast, who trembles in fear, desperately trying to escape as it runs. That wasn't our deal. We have to retreat and regroup. The Saitama appears in front of him inside a ground. Gotcha. He is cooked. No way. Saitama looks to the Genos. After his fight, the destruction was not too much, but answer my questions or get ready to be terminated. It's your call. You are the one to be terminated. You fool. My abilities are the third best in the House of Evolution. You cannot even defeat Beast King, our second best, with such limited abilities. Accept your defeat. Saitama shows the eye of the Beast King, talking about this guy. You heard him. Forgive me. I'll tell you everything. Just let me go. What's wrong with you? You were quite tight-lipped just before. Forgive me. I was trying to show off. The episode ends. The lab is shown. All the same persons are in a lab, which means these all are the clones. What's that supposed to mean? Our assassins were wiped out. Why would this happen? Don't jump to conclusions yet. Quick, get some answers. Could be a mistake. Who was it? We don't know. I'll look into it. Be careful. What is this fuss about? Here the episode ends. The next episode, The Obsessive Scientist.
Here's the Mosquito Girl. With next preview. Next is about a story of my hometown. I was born in. Out of time already. Alright then. Coming up in the third episode of One Punch Man. The Obsessive Scientist. I wonder who that scientist is.